How's it going, folks? Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary Edition. We are just making our way over to Menethil Harbour. Got a couple of quests to hand in there. Couple of things to hand in. We did the Dark Threat Looms, or part of that quest. So I'm just going to make my way there because you can see you've got a whole bunch of quests that we can get done. So we'll do that. And then I'll probably make my way back over this way, so I can go hand in that quest. Now the other thing was, I could go there, I could fly to Ironforge, which I might actually... Oh, should we do that first? Maybe I'll do that first. Because we also got that quest I can hand in. I was going to go to Ironforge to get my new skills, my new abilities. Or, maybe there's a new rank of ability to grab. So that is something that I can do, but while we're running back, let's start on the next book. 12 pages. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that it actually tells me how many pages when I just mouse over like that, so I got an idea. That's good. I'm sort of trying to read it in order. But in order of how I picked them up, but that's fine. Let's start. Let's go beyond the Dark Portal. Beyond the Dark Portal. Only a few months after Netherguard's completion, the energies of the Dark Portal coalesced and opened up a new gateway to Draenor. The remaining Orc clans under the leadership of the Elder Shaman Nazul charged forth into Azeroth once again, intent on stealing a number of magical artifacts that would increase Nazul's power. The Orcs plan to open up new portals in Draenor that would allow them to escape their doomed red world forever. Convinced that Nazul was planning a new offensive against the Alliance, King Tyrannus of Lordaeron sent his armies into Draenor to end the Orcish threat once and for all. Led by Khadgar and General Terralion, the Alliance forces clashed with the Orcs across the burning landscape, even with the aid of the Elven Ranger Illyria, and the Dwarf Curdran, and the veteran soldier Danath. Khadgar was unable to prevent Nazul from opening his portals to other worlds. The tremendous magical storms caused by the portal's converging energies began to tear the ravaged world apart. Nazul, followed only by his most trusted servants, managed to escape through one of the portals as Khadgar fought desperately to return his comrades to Azeroth. Realizing that they would be trapped on the dying world, Khadgar and his companions selflessly decided to destroy the Dark Portal so that Azeroth would not be harmed by Draenor's violent destruction. By all accounts, the heroes were successful in destroying the portal and saving Azeroth, but whether or not they escaped the death throes of Draenor remains to be seen. Another book read. In search of the excavation team. Hi? Oh my! You must be the scout Longbraid said he would send. You cannot imagine how worried I've been. My wife Merrin has been sending me letters each week for the past month. She's part of the Welga excavation team, but it has been nearly 2 weeks since our last correspondence. Surely something is wrong. Longbraid said that he would send a scout to check up on things if we did not hear from the team soon. I assume that scout is you, Atraxius. Find Merrin at the excavation site to the east, where you assume incorrectly. But I am a paladin, and by the light I shall check on her. One day, maybe. If I don't abandon the quest, we'll see. You never know. It's hard to tell.
What can I do for you?
Valstag?
Well met.
Your report is full of bad news. I see the Dragon Maws are making a strong move into Algas. Normally the Dragon Maws, they just hide up in the hills. What made them surge into Algas is still a mystery. Triple dot. Thank you, Atraxius. And we'll probably want your help dealing with these orcs.
Keep your feet on the ground.
One day, says the grey exclamation mark, but no, today's not that day. We need to get a little older, a little wiser. Need that number to go up a few.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Light bless you.
Hello there, Paladin. Could I interest you in a pair of boots, perhaps some newly cured skins?
Be careful.
Oh, well, this is from Einar, right? Oh, he hasn't delivered his skins to me in person for almost a week now. No doubt it's some differences with the wife. Maybe I'll have my wife go speak with Cedar sometime.
For the Alliance.
Young Crocolisk skins. I'm James Halloran, the tanner. My cured Crocolisk skins are sought after all over. Shipments leaving by boat to ports around the world. You met Einar? He's one of the hunters that brings Crocolisk skins in for me. I'm a bit short on the softer skins that come off Crocolisk young. Being that I'm running low, I'll pay you top coin for a stack of the skins. You can find the young crocs in the marshes right outside of town.
Go with honor, friend.
Claws of the Deep. Alright, so now we're at Menethil Harbor. There's a boat there's that one that goes to Theramore. That goes across the waters. All the way over yonder to here. And then you have this one, which will take you all the way over to to Darkshore. To Darkshore over here. And probably more specifically around this area. Just around there. Which is very close to the Night Elf hometown of Darnassus. So if you're looking to go venturing somewhere different,
Honor, friend.
you can try going over there. But I'm not at the moment. Murlocs are crawling out from the deep waters and building their villages on the coastline. They are harassing our fishers and merchants and must be stopped. One of these Murlocs, Gobbler, skulks with other bluegill Murlocs and harries merchants along the road, always then retreating to the safety of the nearby Murloc hovels. Our merchants are in jeopardy, and we will pay to secure them. Gobbler prowls the river inlet north of here. You find him. You slay his kin, and then you bring me his head.
Be careful.
Damn. Always with the heads. Heads and ears. Alright, let's make sure we get this. That's important.
What can I do for
In fact, let's do this now because I'm going to be coming back here. You know what? I don't think I actually need to bind my Hearthstone to Stormwind. Because I think I can just take that flight back. I'm prepared to take that flight back. So I'll bind here for now. I can find the innkeeper. Which one of you keeps this in? Dude at the back, okay.
How are ya? What can I do for ya?
Helbreck!
Safe travels.
I'll bind here, that way we can go to Ironforge, do our hand in all our quests. It's a bit of a run around actually. Little bit of a run around.
Hey there.
Alright, take me to Ironforge, please.
Safe travels.
Yeah, so to Ironforge we're gonna go and reskill, retrain. I think we might have some new blacksmithing stuff to pick up. Possibly mining as well. So we go to the Great Iron Forge there. What else we gotta do? First aid. Maybe we're getting close to silk. Maybe I have to get to 120. Cooking. Cooking's fine, I think. Yep, cooking's fine. In fact, everything's pretty much ahead, except for fishing. Poor fishing. Let's have a look what's inside Ironforge, if there's any quests we can pick up. Negative. That's got to do with the the Black Fathom Deeps. This one's got to do with Gnomeregan. Or Gnomeregan, as the AI voices say. Which, I don't know, maybe it is pronounced that way. I don't know if I've actually heard anybody say Gnomeregan in-game. I'm sure they must have said it. I'm sure in some cinematic it's been mentioned. It would blow me away if it was actually pronounced Gnomeregan.
Great to meet you. You got my attention. Oh, with you.
Pearl-handled dagger and a bronze axe. Can I make any of this? 10.5 damage. I should be able to make this. 2 of those. But is it worth it? I probably should just keep making these things. 13 of 6, because I'm not actually going to use any of those. Yeah, so I'll just keep making these things. Use those up.
Be good. How are you?
So the next things is the short sword, 120. That I could... yeah, I could use that. Alright, so that'll be good. Patent bronze braces.
How are ya? Watch your back. What's on your mind? Off with you. Talk to me.
Where are you, mining trainer? I would have thought you'd be right here. I guess not.
What's on your mind?
The Keymaster? What do you do, fella? Mining guild, here we go.
How are you?
Oh, okay, so gotta be 125 for that. Alright, fall a little bit short. So we won't worry about that. I won't bother with first aid because I'm sure it's just gonna say, hey, you gotta be 120. So the gate is over here, so let's go that way. Oh, before we... no, we're gonna talk about... well, we're going that way anyway. We're gonna go to the... no, we're gonna go to Mystic Water, that's right. The whole reason I came here was to go and retrain, or train up, rather. If you have excess war, you can hand in to her. 60 pieces for a little bit of quest experience. Get a little experience there. Maybe a reputation as well. Yeah, probably a reputation. I think the first one gives you, the first hand in will give you experience. And then after that it's, you don't get experience, but you get reputation. I'm pretty sure.
What's on your mind?
Right iron hammer. What have you got for me? Holy light. Okay. Yes.
Be good.
Let's get that. That's significantly higher.
What can I do for you?
Concentration or a seal of justice. The blessing of might. Rank 3s.
See you soon.
And blessing of might.
No.
Concentration aura gives 35% chance of ignoring spell interruption when damaged to all party members. I mean, that could be good when I'm healing myself. Fills the paladin with a spirit of justice for 30 seconds, giving each melee attack a chance to stun for 2 seconds. Unleashing this skill will judge the enemy, preventing them from fleeing. I guess so both. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, what the hell, just take it all.
Safe travels.
It's not a bad idea. I like the idea of potentially stunning them. But I also like the idea that they can't run away and pull further mobs. Alright, so we got a little bit of a walk ahead of us. Let's read another book. The Kaldorei and the Well of Eternity. 10,000 years before the orcs and humans clashed in their first war, the world of Azeroth cradled only one massive continent, surrounded by the infinite, raging seas. That landmass, known as Kalimdor. Ah, okay, so the entire... So Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor and every landmass that exists. Northrend. I'm sure there's something down to the south. I'm sure those pandas are somewhere. Was all known as Kalimdor. Was home to a number of disparate races and creatures all vying for survival against the savage elements of the waking world. At the Dark Continent's center was a mysterious lake of incandescent energies. The lake, which would later be called the Well of Eternity, was the true heart of the world's magic and natural power, drawing its energies from the infinite great dark beyond the world. The well acted as a mystical fount, sending its potent energies out across the world to nourish life in all its wondrous forms. In time, a primitive tribe of nocturnal humanoids cautiously made their way to the edges of the mesmerizing enchanted lake. The feral, nomadic humanoids, drawn by the well's strange energies, built crude homes upon its tranquil shores. Over time, the well's cosmic power affected the strange tribe, making them strong, wise, and virtually immortal. The tribe adopted the name Kaldorei, which meant children of the stars, in their native tongue. To celebrate their budding society, they constructed great structures. And temples around the lake's periphery. We're going to Katanos, I think. No, we're going over here. Just away from it. The Kaldorei, or Night Elves as they would later be known, worshipped the moon goddess Elune, and believed that she slept within the well's shimmering depths during the daylight hours. The early Night Elf priests and seers studied the wells with an insatiable curiosity, driven to plume its untold secrets and power. As their society grew, the Night Elves explored the breadth of Kalimdor and encountered its myriad denizens. Let me hand this in first.
Here there. Watch your back.
Oh, hello, Atraxius. Hear about the tusk? You hear about the tusk, have eh? Well, it's good to see a young human like yourself whose blood burns at the prospect of adventure.
Be good. Off with you.
What's this? Search for incendicite. I heard that a rare ore incendicite was found in the wetlands in a cave northwest of Algar's Gate. Incendicite is volatile stuff and hard to use without blowing yourself up. But I'm sure if it's smelted the right way, it could make cannon shells that pack a mighty punch. Get me incendicite ore, and I'll find someone brave enough to experiment with it. Oh, and to extract that ore from a vein, you'll need skill in mining. If you don't have it, well then bring a friend who does to that cave.
Be good.
Then we shall be fine.
Off with you. Watch your back. Off with you.
How about you get me a heap of Wendigo maidens from the grizzled west of Karanos? Okay, we're not going to do that.
Watch your back.
And that doesn't even... It's an old quest. Or a lower level quest. So we could go back to Ironforge and get a flight out here, but I think I might as well just run it at this point. Still pretty far away, isn't it? I mean, I might do some mining along the way. We need more ore. Where is up to? The Well of Eternity. The only creatures that gave them pause were the ancient and powerful dragon. Hang on, did I read that? Plumet's Untold Dip. Okay, we read that. The only creatures that gave them pause were the ancient and powerful dragons, though the great serpentine beasts were often reclusive. They did much to safeguard the known lands from potential threats. The Night Elves believed that the dragons held themselves to be the protectors of the world, and that they and their secrets were best left alone. In time, the Night Elves' curiosity led them to meet and befriend a number of powerful entities, not the least of which was Cenarius, a mighty demigod of the primordial forestlands. The great-hearted Cenarius grew fond of the inquisitive Night Elves and spent a great deal of time teaching them about the natural world. The tranquil Tricaldorai developed a strong empathy for the living forest of Kalimdor and reveled in the harmonious balance of nature. There's no ore out here at all. Somebody must have just come by. Yet, as the seemingly endless ages passed, the Night Elves' civilization expanded both territorially and culturally. Their temples, roads, and dwelling places stretched across the breadth of the Dark Continent. Ashara, the Night Elves' beautiful and gifted queen, built an immense, wondrous palace on the Well's shore that housed her favored servitors within its bejeweled halls. Her servitors, whom she called the Quel'Dorai or Highborn, doted on her every command and believed themselves to be greater than the rest of their lower caste brethren. Though Queen Ashara was loved equally by all her people, the Highborn were secretly hated by the jealous masses. Sharing the priest's curiosity towards the Well of Eternity, Ashara ordered the educated Highborn to plume its secrets and reveal its true purpose in the world. The Highborn buried themselves in their work and studied the well ceaselessly. In time, they developed the ability to manipulate and control the well's cosmic energies. I just lost it again. Oh, as their reckless experiments progressed, the Highborn found that they could use their newfound powers to either create or destroy at their leisure. The hapless Highborn had stumbled upon primitive magic and were now resolved to devote themselves to its mastery. Although they agreed that magic was inherently dangerous if handled irresponsibly, Ashara and Highborn began to practice their spellcraft with reckless abandon. Cenarius and many of the wizened Night Elf scholars warned that only calamity would result from toying with the clearly volatile arts of magic, but Ashara and her followers stubbornly continued to expand their burgeoning powers. As their powers grew, a distinct change came over Ashara and the Highborn. The haughty, aloof upper class became increasingly callous and cruel. We're going this way. Towards their fellow Night Elves, a dark, brooding pall veiled Ashara's once entrancing beauty. She began to withdraw from her loving subjects and refused to interact with any but her trusted Highborn priests. A young brazen scholar named Furion Stormrage, who had spent much of his time studying the well's effects, began to suspect that a terrible power was corrupting the Highborn and his beloved queen. Though he could not conceive the evil that was to come, he knew that the Night Elves' lives would soon be changed forever. 4 dots, wow. So you got them the Night Elves, and the High Elves came from them. Said, nah, we're too good. We know things. We're looking into things. We know more than you. Lowly night elves. Which is interesting. I wonder what they looked like originally. I would love to see something about Kalimdor, you know, prior to all the incident at the Well of Eternity. Like, you know, maybe a prequel to World of Warcraft, or perhaps just something, a Warcraft story, right? We could have several games set in that universe. Doesn't have to be a strategy game. Doesn't have to be an MMORPG. It could be like a Souls-like game. A third-person adventure as a lowly night elf. Wandering around, exploring the lands. And if you want to keep it away from the certain lore piece, it can be right on the edge. It can take place right on the edge of Kalimdor, nowhere near the Well of Eternity. Alright, so we're approaching the bridge. By the way, if you ever want to, like, just watch videos on lore, there is a really good YouTuber. I haven't watched his videos in probably a year or so, but I did watch a lot of them back then, and they were quite good. And his name escapes me now. I've said it, I've mentioned him in the past. Nobbel. N-O-B-B-E-L. I think there's an 8-7 in his name as well. If you look up that guy, if you just look up Nobbel in World of Warcraft, I'm sure you'll find it. But, yeah, really quite good, like, goes into all that, like, he would take something like that, probably, and just really expand upon it, so, quite good, actually, about just about anything I've ever wanted to know about, I've just tapped it in, and sure enough, his videos pop up first, and, you know, he goes into it. Really quite good at what he does, but again, I haven't watched it in a while, but when I did watch it, they were great, so check him out sometime if you haven't seen it before. I mean, especially if you watch a series like mine, you're probably a little bit more interested in hearing about storyline and so on, rather than just seeing me go around bashing things. If you're this far into the series, you know that I like to read the quests. And I'm not like, oh, we gotta get from A to B as quick as possible. Although I do that from time to time. Not quite speed running, but more to try out a different class.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
I will do a leveling series here and there. Do. Alright.
What's on your mind?
I'm back, buddy. It was a long trip, but we're here. What is about that you bring from Ashland? Disarming colloid?
Very good.
A disarming colloid for Sephorium. Oh, heavens.
Off with you.
Begin collecting the disarming materials immediately, Atraxius. Look, venom can be found in the indigenous spiders in Loch Madan. Crocodile tears are found here in the loch as well. But a Magrosh crystal? That'll be very difficult to procure. The Ogres to the northeast mine them, but the crystals are a very rare commodity. We need to be prepared to defuse a Darkine attack. Return to me once you have collected the needed items, and I will prepare the mixture.
Very good.
Alright. So I guess we're not going to go back. Immediately to the wetlands. We have to take care of this first. We can't get this bridge blown up. It's serving a good purpose. Alright, so let's look for... we need lurkers. Lurker venom, rather. There's only one lurker venom, one tier. So hopefully it doesn't take too long to grab that. And... we've got to take down an elite. Still training the stacks up. Red Goulash. Although I don't know how many condors I'm going to be attacking, since I've done that quest. Might actually not worry about that. Now, I'm approaching a level where I could do stockade. We're getting there. We're getting there. Not quite there, but we're getting there. Having said that, I can't really knock back junk. I need to sell this stuff. So there were plenty of crocolisks over here. I'm actually very surprised I haven't seen a single node pop up. I'm gonna refresh that, just in case. Come on, let's go. First one. Crocolisk meat. There's a tier. And a compact shoddy. Alright, so that's done. So we want spiders. Spiders, and we're going to take on some elites. No bears necessary. These spiders everywhere, eh? Well, we had lots of nodes here, so surely something's gonna pop up. Or not. Not a single node. I mean, I was reading that book, so I was focused more here than I was over there, but with the times I glanced over there, I didn't see anything. Alright, I have returned. Oh, you filthy animal. You filthy little thing. You saw me running for that, you jerk. Bad gnome. Oh, there we go. It exists. Whoa. Please hit him. Surely. Where are we at now? 97? Damn it. A little bit more. A little bit more. They are rare, aren't they? That's what they said. Who did that? Was it you? Alright, Tim. Alright, fine. I forgive you. This one time. This one time, Tim. Just don't do it again. Although I'm perfectly fine with partying up just after those kills. He's just out here wasting them. No, he's got to get. Oh, okay, he's doing mercenaries. Whoa. Do 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 do. Eat some raw sage fish. I could smoke that thing. 3 minor fires. Oh, okay. I should cook it up. Patched pants. Alright, well, I'll attack the things that you need. If you can sheep one, please. I'll sheep that guy. "23 seconds on the sheepy. Wow, wonder why it broke. Maybe it's up to that amount of time. Oh man, that was my face. That damn crystal. Mogrash Masha. Ooh, my inventory's getting a little full here. Let's go for what you need to get. You need one more enforcer, don't you, Tidy? Tidy Tim. Where's my crystal, damn it? Another ogre over there. What? What? Why did you do that? Oh my god. Dude. You better fear that guy. Watch out for that sheep. A quick bloodlust. Crystal. Yeah. Oh, what? What? The hell did you say to me? Do do do. Alright, I gotta get going. Sorry, folks. I need to go. They got each other, so they should be able to do the rest. There's a hunter here as well. The good thing is that this area is pretty active. Pretty damn active. And it's all like this real short, small area too. You usually find people. Alright, now we need this lurker venom. Do 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 do. Well, while we're waiting for lurker venom, I will go and tap on this thing. And possibly that thing. And somehow squeeze that into my bags.